Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Ashwin's Astrology. Continuing with the monthly horoscope predictions, now let's go ahead with Tula Rashi. So for Tula Rashi natives, Rashadipati is placed well in the fifth house along with the fifth lord, and the Sun transit is happening in the sixth house, who happens to be the 11th lord. So this can bring in some new opportunities at your workplace, and also because of Rahu there. So the out of box thinking also can help you. And the 12th Lord Mercury, the ninth Lord Mercury is placed in 6th house. So it causes Viparit Rajog as well. So that's also a good aspect of it. But if you are into a kind of profession where there is a lot of, if it's an independent practice or a business, there could be a lot of competition, and it wouldn't be that easy to generate good income this month. And sixth lord Jupiter is in the seventh house and is aspecting your Rashi, so this is the best thing. So no matter what problems arises, you'll be able to clear them off. Your Rashadipati placed in fifth house along with the seventh lord also blossoms a better time period for your relations. And if you are already in a relation and want to take it ahead, that is a very good time period. And Mars Saturn conjunction here in the Rashi after the end of this month, March, April onwards, could be little bit troublesome when compared with your relation with your children, and also with your higher management as well, because Saturn is very important, Mars Saturn. So there could be some strained relation because Sun is also already afflicted, and Saturn also now afflicted with Mars in its own house may cause some problems. But because in the Navamsha perspective, Saturn will go to Vrischika Rashi Navamsha only. So, and the same Navamsha Lord conjunct with the planet in its own house. So, uh, definitely will trigger certain events which would not be pleasant. So, please be careful on that. And apart from that, from health issue perspective, your father might experience some eye related or heart related issues, and that could be a major worrisome for you. So that's it for Tula Rashi natives. Moving right to Vrishik Rashi natives, your 10th Lord Sun is making transit in 5th house. It's a very good time, but it is conjunct with Rahu and also Mercury. So 10th and 11th connection in 5th house is very good, but if it was not with Rahu. So if you are expecting any promotion, if you are expecting any go ahead in your career, so there will be some or the other person who will come and block it for you. So it's because of the Pura Punya which is happening. So you might have to stay calm and also wait for some time for the for all your enemies to get out of your way, because Sun, Rahu, Mercury is a very clear combination for office politics as well, and because Sun is your 10th lord and Mercury your 11th lord, so there, and also the 8th lord, so the changes which happen also wouldn't be that fruitful than it appears, like it appears, because of Rahu's conjunction. So, and Mercury also will retrograde from 2nd of April until 25th of April. So please be very careful about what you speak, and also about the kind of decisions you make. You might start looking out for better opportunities within the organization as well, or even outside the organization as well, because you would be so frustrated in the kind of developments you'll have it in your workplace that you'll definitely go for that. But you need to have some amount of patience for a couple of months, because Jupiter will be moving to your seventh house very soon, and that will uh, actually give you better results and will solve most of your problems, which is caused by Rahu Ketu. Because Jupiter coming to Taurus will start controlling Ketu, which is the other end of Rahu. So without the support of Ketu, Rahu will not be able to do anything much. So the problem will get fixed automatically in couple of months. So just have patience for some time. And apart from that, Mars Saturn conjunction in fourth house is also something to look for, because Venus is there. It will be little bit harmonious. It will not get strained, but your relation with your mother, and also if you are dealing with any properties, because Mars Saturn together represents civil constructions. So if you are into buying any land or constructing home or even buying a well furnished home also, make sure from legal angle everything is clear. And you might experience that you might buy a property and then you might feel that this is not up to the mark and you could have bought much better also. So while choosing itself, make sure you check from all the angles, or at least wait till Jupiter comes to Taurus. So It is generally advised to avoid all the activities for next 1 month, because as soon as Jupiter comes to Taurus, you will get all the best things in your life. So it is just to have patience for a couple of months. That's it. Coming to health perspectives, Vrishik Rashi natives will not have major health issues because sixth lord is well placed and also sixth house has a benefit. So there wouldn't be any problems. And from financial perspective also, uh, you have your second lord well placed and also your 11th lord. Uh, though afflicted, your saving, but your savings, your will actually help you a lot. So that would be a good condition. Is what that's a good condition is what I can say. Coming next to Dhanur Rashi. So for Dhanur Rashi natives, Sun's transit is happening in the fourth house and he happens to be the ninth lord. So generally it should have been good, but because it is joined with debilitated Mercury and also Rahu, who will spoil or who will reduce the benefic effects of Sun. So you might experience the health of your father or health of your mother deteriorating, and also if they have any pre-existing diseases related to heart, nerves and all, or even to skin also, it might induce during this time period. From financial perspectives, you have a very good time period, but you might end up spending, especially for doctors or surgeons, because already um, it is indicating health issues for your parents. So you might end up spending more for medicines and for good health also. And for your individual health, I don't see any problems. Seventh lord and 10th lord is debilitated in fourth house, and also it is causing the Kendradipatya dosh. But because Mercury is only is of a very devoid of strength, so it is not having much greater benefits. But very soon Venus will move to uh, Mean Rashi. And from the starting of April, we will not experience much negative effects of Mercury, but Venus also gets afflicted due to Rahu. So, again, one more planet falling into the trap of Rahu. But Venus is exalted in Rashi, so we have to see the time period of how things turn. And because Rahu is that kind of illusion, so when we think that he will not afflict Venus because it's his own guru Shukracharya, he might start afflicting. So if Venus is a benefic planet, it should not get afflicted, because Venus Rahu conjunction can cause a great Dhanyoga also. And Venus happens to be your 11th lord. So your house of professional income and also house of gains, that should be very good. So it shouldn't be a greater time problematic time period for you, but from your fourth house characteristics perspective, if you're planning to buy a land, if you're planning to buy a home, or if you're planning to buy new vehicle also, okay, please be little bit careful, because Venus will be conjuncting with Rahu, so there would be some or the other problem, minute issue is something which you may neglect it off. So please be very careful on that, or make sure you avoid it for the next 1 year itself, because after next year March, Jupiter will come to your Mithun Rashi, which is the seventh house, and the direct aspect of your own Rashadipati on Rashi will actually help you in a better way. So any kind of property dealings, if it is avoided for next 1 year, it is well advised, because Rahu will not be moving out of Meen Rashi until next year May. So it is always advised to have better prospects. So till next 1 month, you will have good time period because of Jupiter, because Jupiter, your Rashadipati, is balancing everything very well. So that is the main important task here. So second house lord is in third house and fifth lord is exalted in second house. So again, your savings will be very well, and you will have very good discipline also in savings. So that also will come in handy for you. And from finances perspective, it's not at all a problematic time period, as I mentioned before, but there will be a rise in expenditure because of Sun Rahu conjunction. So either to your father or either to your mother, there could be some health issues which you have to pay some attention. So this might make you go and visit your hometown also. If you are living far away from your parents, it might even trigger these kind of events. So next, moving ahead with the Makar Rashi. So for Makar Rashi, you had the fourth and 11th Lord Mars exalted in your Rashi and will move to second house. And Venus, who is the Yoga Karka, and Saturn, who is your own Rashi Adipati in second house, is very good for financial perspective. So if you see, because Saturn is placed in natural 11th house from Kalpush Kundli, majority of the Rashis doesn't have financial issues. but they have the basic issues, and that's why we can see it here. And financially you don't have any problems, and even from the pre-9 axis also there is not much problem. So you will start doing something new in your life, and you will try to change your perspective towards the life, and you will start attempting or trying out some new stuffs also, because Rahu in third house will always trigger to do something better, and he is the karaka for out of box thinking also. So that is very good. And this time period it may make you go for a long distance travel as well, because ninth lord in the third house, so it's a short travel of a long distance. And as well as even though it's debilitated, and very soon it will there will be a niche bang also, and you might have a overseas travel also, because 12th lord is in fourth house currently, and very soon will be moving to fifth house also. So that's also will have a pleasant time period with your family, because having Venus in the second house with the second lord is a we can say that it's a wonderful time period for you to spend with your family, and you are almost at the last phase of sadesati. So in the next 1 year Saturn has to give you everything, and for all the uh, efforts and struggles you faced in the last 7 years. So definitely he has to complete all his tasks, and that's why this 1 year, the next 1 month will be very important from your finances and from your family life perspective, because Venus would be here in Aquarius for next 15-20 days, and later will move to third house. So that would be very good. So next, moving to Kumbh Rashi. So for Kumbh Rashi natives, Shani is already in your Rashi, and you are in the mid phase of Sadesati. But the joining of your Yoga Karaka, Venus is very good for you, because Venus will try to tone down the malefic effects of Saturn on you. And Mars, who is the third and tenth lord, also will coming to your Rashi. So this is a good combination, because Upachasthana Lord coming into your Rashi, so it will make you more hardworking, determined, and disciplined also. So you might start trying something new for the betterment of yourself. So this is a good time period for Kumbh Rashi from that perspective. But financially, sorry, this could be very difficult time period, because Rahu in second house already has blocked your savings. Now with seventh lord Sun and eighth lord Mercury there, so uh, they may drain out your, because Rahu will make sure that you drain out your savings, whatever the savings now you are left out with. So you have to be a little bit careful about how much you spend also, because Mars and Rahu at the either sides created a Papa Karta yoga for you for so far time, and 15th of March onwards Mars will move out of Capricorn, will come to Aquarius. So after that it would be a better time period, but still having third and tenth lord and a malefic like Mars in the Rashi along with Saturn. Uh, until Venus is present, Mars, Saturn, malefic effects, none of the Rashis will face, and neither you will face. Only after Venus leaves the Aquarius, it's when Mars, Saturn, malefic effects is what you will also face. So you would be struggling or battling with your own self to manage things on a daily basis. So that would be a problem for you. So it can create some amount of impatience also, because Mars is very fast and furious. But Venus is, sorry, Saturn is a slow moving planet, and also wants to take one thing at a time, not everything at a time the way Mars handles. So that's why you might struggle to complete certain tasks, and end up being disappointed as well. So keep going slow, slow and steady wins the race. Coming next to Meen Rashi. So for Meen Rashi, you have a Shubhakarti Yoga. Jupiter and Venus at the adjacent sides. That's a very good one. But your own Rashi is hosting the Sun and also conjunct with Rahu. So it's reducing the benefic aspects of Sun also. And Sun is now completely afflicted. So it causes problems for your father also. Health of your father would be problematic. And because Sun is the sixth lord also, so with Rahu affliction and also Mercury, fourth and seventh lord afflicted in your Rashi. So it causes kind of a Kendradipatya dosh, but Mercury is debilitated, very soon will become Vakri, and also will be joined with Venus. So there are multiple aspects. So the situation for your spouse also wouldn't be the same on a daily basis. So till the end of this month, March, it would be a different problem. And from the start of April, it would be a different problem. And please stop procrastinating any kind of task, because uh, Rahu in the Rashi is making you or putting you into illusion. It makes you think that you are the best and you know everything, but it's not. It's deadly the opposite of it, because Ketu gives you the reality or brings down your confidence, but Rahu boost up your confidence like anything, because it's placed with Sun, and Rahu is a natural amplifier. So he will just amplify what all the characteristics of Sun. So you might be more authoritative for no reason, and also you would be more into illusion and also overconfident as well. So don't consider yourself as the best, because there are many people who can be much better than you also, because Mercury is also weak, so buddhi also will not help you, or the wisdom also will not help you to a greater extent. So that's for Meena Rashi. So from relationship perspective, there could be some kind of disagreements, which you may like, there would be certain situation which you'll feel discomfortable and also may not like it. Apart from this, from health issues for yourself, I don't see much, and it's only for your father which you have to be more worrying, and also for your mother as well, because fourth lord is afflicted here, so that is also same, but majorly for your father. So for Meena Rashi natives, there is not much problems to your career unless and until you go and attempt something. Like as I mentioned, considering yourself as the best can cause problems to Meena Rashi natives. So these were the set of predictions for all the zodiac signs for Meena Sankranti. Hope you liked it. Please drop in your feedback and suggestions in the comment box. And from the remedy perspective, chant Aditya Hridaya, because Sun is highly afflicted this time for the next 1 month, and it will be facing two eclipses as I explained in previous video. And chant Vishnu Sahasranama to get saved from the Mercury affliction as well, because Vishnu Sahasranama is dedicated to Vishnu, and Mercury's Adidevata is Vishnu. So, and also Meen Rashi represents the feet of Mahavishnu also. So it is always advised to chant Vishnu Sahasranama also during this time period. It's good to have on a daily base, and having a it has a ritualistic practice. Uh, because Vishnu Sahasranama is that one kind of a stotra which can solve all kinds of problems. So do make sure that you follow these two and have a better life also. Thank you and have a good day.